Good morning. Well, I'm in Villers-Brettoneaux in France. I'm at the Victorian School. If you don't know much about the history of Villers-Brettoneaux, basically the whole place was attacked by the Germans in the First World War. In 1918, the Australian Army liberated the town, and when they were rebuilding it, they never forgot about Australia. Everywhere you go, it's named after something Australian. This is the Victoria School, which was built by funds from the Victorian school kids that was raised back in the day. And as you can see, they won't forget. All around this place, it's pretty quiet today. I'm not quite sure if school's in or not. Aboriginal murals on the walls, like this very colourful one over here I'm about to show you. Upstairs, behind me, is Musée d'Australia, or something like that. Basically a museum to the Battle of the Somme and the Australian troops, and how they assisted with the British and the Americans and the Canadians and a few other countries in liberating the entire area. So as you can see here, very colourful. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting area. As I was riding into town, they've got the Adelaide Cemetery, a lot of cemeteries in the area where the Australians and various other nations have buried their war dead. They have Anzac Day celebrations here every Anzac Day. It's not Anzac Day today, unfortunately, so I can't show you that. But it would be worth coming back to see, I think. There's the Koala Club in town. I'm just about to cycle out the other side off towards Albert, which was a town that was pretty much levelled in the war. And in fact, most of this area was. It's amazing. Amazing history. Poor Amiens, I stayed there last night, hosted by a guy called David. Told me that the entire town's just been levelled three times in its history, and this entire area of northern France is just constantly in the way of invading forces. So basically they've got no choice but to just let people through or get destroyed. And so many times in its history it's just been completely decimated. Unfortunately, yeah, the British love to come through here on the way to Germany, the Germans love to come through here on the way to Britain, the Italians have invaded, you know, the Spanish at some point in time as well. Bit of a mess. As a result, there's not a lot of new development. Well, sorry, there is a lot of new development in northern France. There's not a lot of its history left. But such is the area, such is life. Anyway, yes, hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Victoria School.